He's got supporters. Detroit, New York, Los Angeles, inciting large-scale arrests and sympathy marches.
We will not tolerate agitators attempting to orchestrate a disturbance in this state.
It is unacceptable that they use their power to keep us voiceless. Those that have gone before us say no more.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
We must march. We must stand up.
You march those people into rural Alabama, it's got to be open season.
Gonna make a change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs? Oh, well, I'm deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart in a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, 39 years old and a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and the leader of the nonviolent civil rights movement in the United States, was assassinated in Memphis tonight.
There is a light that shines in the darkness. There is a light.
We will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
His name is Jesus. The light of the
Darkness. The absence of light. We lived in the light once, briefly, but we drove it away. I'm not sure we knew what we were getting ourselves into, but in the end, we brought this darkness upon ourselves. It became our home. Then one day, the sun had returned.
And while we've been asleep, we've been bantering and bickering and fighting and pulling apart. We've been arguing between blacks and whites, between blacks and Hispanics, between Hispanics and Jews. We've had the luxury of every kind of argument life could afford. I have been telling you for a long time that it was the vision of the church for blacks and whites and browns to come together in one place and worship God. Let's get together, black men, white men, red men, brown men, rich men, poor men, educated, illiterate. Let's get together. Together we stand, divided we fall. Let's get together.
There is a